welcome back to Jackie's Creative Lifestyle. This is card number 3. This is the final card that I'll be showing in the craft for a day in a box. The ladies that have purchased it have been looking forward to card number 3. I've had lots of feedback from the ladies that, you know, card number 1 and card number 2 were fantastic and they've enjoyed putting them together, and that their boxes are still got lots in them. So and they've just got the one card to make, so I've suggested to them that go ahead and make more of those cards, or come up and do something creative, like, you know, a scrapbook page and things like that. So first of all, we're going to get started and we are going to show you card number 3. So here we have it. This particular card is a birthday one for a very special person. So this time we're doing a flip card, and this is it here. Now I've done this version. I'm going to slightly do it a little bit different with different colours. We're going to flip the papers over and use the other side, and we're just going to do things a little slightly different just to show you another version. So there we have that one. So we'll go ahead and we'll put one together. It's going to be similar but just a little bit tweaked. Okay, so you're going to need to start off with a piece of cardstock. Now this will measure 29.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and you're going to score it at 15 centimetres and then fold it, and that will give you the flip. Then you're going to have a piece of DSP, and this is going to measure 9.8 by 14.3. Your second piece of DSP will be 9.8 by 5 centimetres. Then you're going to need a couple of pieces of Whisper White, and this particular one here is 6 by 9.8 centimetres, and this particular one is 10 by 3 centimetres. Alright, so let's pop it all together. We're going to start off first of all with placing the ribbon around the base, around the designer series paper here. Now in the last card I used this side, so we're going to flip it over and we're going to use this gorgeous sweet sugar plum, and it's sort of very much like a check or a gingham-y type style, so I really like this. And let's grab that ribbon. The one we're going to use today is the sweet sugar plum. So all we need to do is we're going to do our bow separate to our ribbon, just to show you a different variation. So we just flip that around, and I'm going to use the fast fuse, and that is, my mat here is moved. That is because it's a very strong tape. And we're just going to do this, flip that over and cut it away. So that's our front there. Just move it into place. Right, little bow. So now everyone does their bows a little differently. This is how I do mine. So I do what I call the bunny ears, and then we just bring that around and pop that in through there. Let's hope this works the first time. And pull, whoops-a-daisy, push it through. See, I knew it would pop out. It just does that to me every single time, so I've got to expect it now. That it's just going to keep popping out. Okay, there we go. Lots of people do different types of bows, and everyone gets used to the sort that they do. There's lots of sites on the YouTube channels that show you all different ways of doing your bows, and in fact there is a really simple one that I saw the other day using a fork. So that one looked quite simple to put together, which I must practice before I show you all. So just pull that tight, make sure everything's looking even, and then tidy up the little ties. Tidy those off. Then what I'm going to use is, where are they gone? Dimensionals. And I'm just going to pop them underneath and take their backs off. I find the dimensionals very strong, but also it pops the bow up a little bit further too, which comes out looking quite nice. And then just pop that onto there. Pull the little tabs down, and there you have that part. And there's your little bow. Okay, so next part is to grab the white cardstock and pop that on top. And I'm just going to place it just off the top of the just off the bottom a little bit, and that should sit straight across there. And it's handy having the lines on the paper too, because you can follow those. Now we're going to switch this one over and pop this one on top. These cards come together so quickly once you've cut up your paper that you need. It all just layers together. You'll have to excuse me if you're looking down on this and seeing that these aren't straight, but I will fix them later. It's just that I'm doing it from the side. The next piece is we need to stamp, and we need to put our stamp on there. I'm going to use the Old Olive because I am going to put Old Olive flowers on here. So let's bring that stamp set in, and I'm going to grab out of my Oh So Succulent stamp set, because as you can see in the previous videos for this collection, I've talked about the Oh So Succulent stamp set. So if you want to know any more, just refer to my other 2 videos. And I'm looking for the stamp which says Happy Birthday, and I've already taken it out. See how organised I am, and I don't even know it. So here it is. And we push that down. Happy birthday to a very special person. And we're just going to ink that up in Old Olive and pop that down this end. There we go. Turn that over and put some adhesive on that. And pop that into the centre. Now, at this stage, we can tidy things up if things are a little bit hanging over. Whoops. So I'm just going to trim that. There we go. So we have this part here. Now let's adhere. As you can see, I've stuck some ink on there accidentally. So luckily, this is going over the top, which will be perfect. So let's put some adhesive on there. And then I'm just going to run some over the ribbon just to secure that. Lifting that up, we're going to place this, whoops, in the centre. It's very difficult to do this from the side. You're going to all have to forgive me. Have we got it straight? It looks pretty good to me. Okay, there we have it. The next thing we'll be doing is I've pre-cut the succulent flowers that are going to go onto this, and I've used the thinlits that come with the collection. You can buy them in a pack, and that is the stamps and the thinlits, and you get 10% discount. But as I said before, they are on clearance, so they'll probably be a little bit cheaper than that. So let me know as soon as possible, and we can take a look at them on the clearance. So basically it is just placing flowers down where you'd like them to be sitting, and I've done some also in the tip top top, and so we'll just pop these together now, and I'm just going to use a little bit of fast fuse, and I'm only using 3 layers to these flowers, and sticking them together, and then I'm just going to place that onto the card, and I think I'll just pop it right there. You can be really creative and just put these flowers wherever you want them to be. Here we go. Oops. Now on the card that I previously did and showed you at the beginning of this video, I have put diamantes onto the flowers, so you could perhaps look at that, or putting some pearls on. They would be sweet. And we just, I don't know if you can notice, but I've gone ahead and got, you know, all sorts of things stuck to my fingers. This fast fuse is extremely sticky. And you just need to move a little bit if it gets stuck. If some of you have got this fast fuse and it gets a bit stuck, you just have to move the little roller a little bit. There's always a day that it gets really sticky for me, and you know, today it's going to be the day that I'm doing a video for you, which is really kind of this fast fuse machine. Okay, let's pop that one under there as well. Just lift that and pop that one there. So there we have the flowers on there, and of course you can then pop the diamantes on. I just want to show you something quickly about what you can pop inside. I went ahead and cut the designer series paper out with all the pieces, so you can do things like that, layer them all together and pop that there, so that when you when you open your card, you have a nice surprise awaiting you. So there we have card number 3. Well, thank you very much for joining me over the last 3 days with the collection. We're now finished the April box, so for those of you that have it, good luck. Send me some pictures of what you've created and what you've done, and I would love to see them. And some of them, if you did want to send me something, I can show you on one of my videos what they've done. So this is it here, and I hope you enjoy. The other cards, I'll just bring one of the ones in that I did yesterday. This is that one there. So once again, thank you. Below, if you would like to subscribe and see more of my videos, just click on that link. If you'd like to go to the shop and purchase some of these supplies, you can just click on the link below and or copy and paste it, and that takes you directly to my store. So once again, thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to bringing you another video soon. Bye.